All right. Hello, friends. Welcome to another live auction closing watch party. This time we're here for the 2025 spring catalog auction with REA. And I have got three amazing guests joining me. Two of the usual suspects and one very special addition. I've got Tony, Southern Collector. Welcome back.
What's up, fellas?
Hey, good to have you, Tony.
Good to be
All
here.
right. And once again, to provide plenty of Honus Wagner purchases for our pleasure, we have brought back Mike Petty.
I hope not. How are you, kids? Good to see you.
What's up, liver lips?
Hey, just trying to be like you, beaver feet.
And brand new, very elusive, Mr. Dave Blue Jacket 66. Welcome.
How's it going?
It's going
Hey,
great.
Dave, good to see you.
Petty, you're bidding on the standard caramel cob. Is that what you didn't want us to say? Is that,
I've got
are we
my
on
feet in the
now?
fire.
Are we live?
We are on.
Oh,
I got lots of cobs. Oh, God.
Yeah, lots of cops.
I hope not. I hope it doesn't happen like last time, but we'll see. You never know. Itchy
Oh, yeah.
fingers.
All right. In the chat, we've got Jayhawk or Vintage Card.
Yeah, let's get that.
Welcome. We've got Munson Trout Collector. Midlife Sports Cards. Who's that guy?
Hey, what's going
Never
on
heard of
there,
him.
tough guy?
Wax Pack Wisdom. Hey, Jake. We've got David Chase. Sadler Fan 21. Mr. Pinhole King Mookie Chilson. Dan's Vintage Baseball PC. We've got Steven with a PH. Litzy Sports Cards. Cardboard History. And Jacob Dahl. Welcome all.
Man, we got a lot of late night kids out tonight, huh? It's late
Yeah,
on the East
especially if
Coast.
those East Coasters are going to stay up
Yeah.
late, huh?
Well, thanks for
tired
joining
already.
us. Me too. And it's only what 8 o'clock here. It's like 10 by you. How about you, Dave? Are you on the East Coast now?
right now I'm central, so it's
Oh.
whatever.
It's like
10.
10 o'clock or something. Normal time
Yeah.
for you.
My wife
Hmm.
come in the den while ago and said, "I thought you had a live stream tonight." I said, "It's at 10, honey." She goes, "What?"
I forgot. Oh, you forgot to tell her that.
No, I didn't. Yeah, I didn't tell her the
I'm
time.
sure that
but-
went over well.
Nah, she don't
All
care.
right. Well, we are here for this REA Spring 2025 auction right here. Let's start checking out some cool cards.
Yeah, let's go.
So, where to first? Any?
I think Petty's bidding on that mantle right there,
I
ain't you,
think
Petty?
that thing's more centered than mine.
Well, it's only 200K.
Yeah.
Come on.
So,
That's the way all cards should look.
I mean, that one should go up a lot. That's a $450,000 to $500,000 card.
Is
right
that
there.
right? In 56 minutes, either that or the market's falling.
Well, like Dave said when we were in the green room back here, somebody's having a big fat cigar right now, just waiting.
Is that right? Boy, that's not me. That's for sure.
Well,
Because if you're not serious on that one and you put in a late placer bid and then just everybody else decides, you know what, we're calling it a night, you're stuck with that bad boy.
I
If
mean,
you
we're
just
we're
do it.
dropping six figures on a card. Are you really going to bed?
That would be a
Yeah,
problem.
exactly.
I think
That-
people probably try to figure out how many. I have a little routine that I can figure out how many people at the end I'm bidding against. It's in general, and I think probably people do that. And the power guys just wait till the overtime because they're probably only going for one serious card rather than, hey, I want one of these 5 cards. So
like
they're
us.
not having
Yeah.
to worry about missing out and then going back. So
You mean when you
Right.
buy a card that's you're saying is worth equivalent to most people's house or more?
correct.
Well,
Yeah.
isn't that the truth? I mean, this auction too is like not many. I mean, this is an unbelievable auction tonight. This is
Yeah.
way above our pay grades here on YouTube. These
What
are
did that
guys
what did that Wagner end up going for? Was it last night that one ended or Friday night? The one that was in Strongsville. Wasn't it 2 million?
Oh, I didn't see. I didn't notice.
Yeah, I think it was 2 million for that bad boy.
the one that was
Oh, the
restored.
T206 that was
Yeah.
altered, or
Yeah, I think it ended up going for 2 million.
That's what
Or
it sold
just
for
the-
initially, isn't that? Wasn't that the first sale of that?
What
it went
I'm not
for?
sure.
That was in
Would you,
Mile High summer
it was a
before
pretty
last.
nice card, all in all, the way they
Yeah, it looks
restored
good.
it. I mean,
It
because
looks
it was
good.
a lot of it was missing, right? It was not. It wasn't like the restoration that you had, Dave, on your.
No,
No,
no.
it was really trash. It needed some serious work, but
Mhm.
So that one wasn't the one that was half of a card. I asked the guy at the
no.
booth. He said that one somebody had colored it. They had done some color restoration on it.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, a little more than that, but yeah.
Yeah, they showed it on Net 54, all the how bad it was initially.
You
All
know,
right.
I think kind of the stars of this auction is this E107, this Bryce Williams set.
It is. It's
I mean,
nice.
that's I think Ryan Hotchkiss, he sold his set on what, Golden last year. And I don't know if this is a complete set breakup, but it is at least near. And you know, it's got the Cy Young and the Wagner and the Mathewson. And I mean, the rarity of the Bryce Williams Wagner makes the T206 look like a commoner. It really
Really.
does.
Yeah. I mean, it's
But
just
it's
so
not
hard
going
to
to
spend
go
that kind
for
of
what a
money with.
T206, but it's
Isn't it
really,
hard to
really
spend that
special.
money with a crease right across his face, though? I mean,
Well, that is
Listen,
there's only 8 of those graded. 8.
no,
okay.
yeah. It's the first 20th century first 20th century baseball card.
I'd like to have the crease across his neck or something, or his stomach.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, Andrew Neff said cards. He has the Cy Young, and he'll
Mhm.
admit, I mean, it's pretty beat up. It doesn't matter. It's a Bryce Williams Cy Young, and it just completely makes me drool.
Right.
You know,
I mean,
Yeah,
I think I did
there's
too.
only 5
look
of
at the
those.
Mathewson. Bring up the Mathewson. That's not in good condition,
Yeah.
clearly, but it's just a it's just a beauty. If you know the card and you're a Mathewson
I can
collector, you
almost accept
completely get
that.
past the trash. It
I
doesn't
can
matter.
accept that more than I can with the one crease across his face.
Yeah.
Because this is, at least this is what you would expect. And you do have a little bit of face damage, but it's not like that one crease goes across his face either. I know it's more beat up than the Wagner, but I mean,
Yeah.
look at the
I
price
honestly
on
think the
this too.
prices on these, the Young's at 33,000, the Wagner, because he's so hot, is at 60, and the Mathewson's
Mhm.
at 36. I think these should go significantly higher.
Yeah, the Maddie
But
is
we'll
a
see.
pop
I mean,
8.
everything's down.
Yeah,
So
right now.
I just love these
SGC
candy cards.
an SGC1 Maddie sold for 210,000 in August of 24. Now, it wasn't that beat up. It was just a regular one. But still 210,000 to whatever that one is, 50.
Yeah, we'll
So,
see. But first 20th century baseball card, early candy card. I love the candy cards. Boy, there's a little strip of down Pennsylvania, like a 25-mile strip where all these there's like, say 48 different candy issues in the early 20th century, and like 25 of them came in within a 20-mile period there in Pennsylvania. And it's really interesting. This Bryce Williams, then went on to Williams Caramels, another candy company. And then that became York Caramel. I just love the history, and I love these cards. I will probably never
I
own
do
one of
too.
these, but if
I
you
won't
want
own
to
one of
own
these.
one, you can own one for a few $100. I mean, there's common players in low grade condition that look great to be had if you were a type collector, which I'm not, but there should be plenty of them out there.
Well,
I think
Dan
Rick
makes
Vinny
previously
Jogball
commented
cards
he
should
thought
go
they were
after
comic
that.
cards.
Yeah. But I don't know. I love the early candy cards, and this is that's a special. Even the pros say this is a rare issue, and I think it's the star set of what we're seeing here. We're certainly seeing some star cards. There's 4 new Boston Garters, including the Walter Johnson.
Yeah,
Those are.
I noticed that.
All right, you
Pull
got
up that
the lot number on one of those to check a peek
the
at?
Walter Johnson.
yeah, that is. I have that one here somewhere.
Lot 649.
Yeah. And there's only 2 of those graded. 2.
Yeah, it's just incredible. I mean, these are made in 1912 and 1914, and I prefer the 1914. This is kind if when I look at this
Yeah.
image, it makes me want to think it's semi-perverted just because I have a junior high mentality. I mean, he just looks weird. Him lifting up his shirts,
It
he's in
is
his
funny.
underwear, looking at the boys out there playing, but it's a it's pretty special card.
Yeah, it's cool how they put his name on his suitcase, like,
Yeah.
and got his team name on there. So yeah, that
That
one
is something.
there is so that one is so rare. When you comp it, there are no sales comps. There's none.
Yeah.
There's none on Card
These-
Ladder. There's none on BCP. I've never seen that before.
I don't remember ever seeing any of these.
Oh,
Boston
you've seen
Journal.
these, and the 1914s. We can't look at an image. I like much better. They look
Yeah.
more like cards. They're quite majestic, and you see a Joe Jackson of those every
Yeah.
once in a while.
Oh
They're
yeah.
just astronomical.
But they're not undressing. Like Joe Jackson's actually hitting, has the logo
Yeah,
underneath
yeah.
his legs.
He's not at a burlesque show.
No.
Yeah.
So why did they do Walter dirty?
I don't know. It's a neat set. I think once someone somewhere has a panel of 4 of those. And I can't remember who's on it. I think Evers maybe and Hal Chase. I mean, there's 4 players on it and just a panel. So I don't know how these were distributed. I assume when you bought your box of garters, if you bought them in a box, you got a card, or they said, here, pick a card. I don't know. But there is one panel of 4 that was clearly uncut that someone has somewhere there in their collection. I saw that, I don't know, 15 years ago.
And I just can't believe men were wearing these to keep their socks up.
No. Well, I don't think they had elastic back then the way we have it. It was just knitted. Them suckers probably fell down all the time.
Oh gosh,
Yeah, we'll see where those go. I mean, I would suspect that will go significantly higher. And if you have one of those in your collection in any condition, you're pretty much a stud, I think. No one else has them.
The Eddie Collins was actually not that expensive for what it was. I can't remember the lot number on it.
That one's pretty rough, though, the Collins, isn't it?
I think it had some stains on it or something. Yeah, look up. I didn't write down that lot number, unfortunately. I think Eddie Collins probably has 20. There it is.
There we go.
Yeah. So, you can get in that one under 10 grand. Yeah, it has like staining on it. It's on the back too. Like actual like stain. So,
but still
he's sitting there.
Liquid that was dripped across there.
He's got his legs crossed. So yeah, not a very flattering pose.
Again, we don't think.
Is anybody in the chat betting on anything or wants to know about anything? I'll tell you something that I found that I'm finding very interesting is lot, and I'm bidding. At least I have placer bids. Is lot. Where is it?
So many nice cards on here tonight.
Oh, these notebook covers. Lot 604 and 606.
I was going to bring those up. I mean, what is the hell's the fascination with those, and where do they come from? They look like T3s, right?
Okay, you remember when you were a kid and you had your big fat pencil and you had your Big Chief notepad?
Yeah.
That's one way they came. Instead of Big Chief being on the front, there's a ball player. There's tons of different notebook covers, and some of them go on more like you would a book cover, for your tablet.
I never knew these were a thing.
Yeah, and so there's all sorts of them. I have a Ty Cobb that card that is called like a W unknown, but it's not. It's a card that was cut off of a note book cover, and it's pretty rare and pricey. But these are beautiful. I've never seen these particular notebook covers before. I mean, they are fantastic. They look like they're probably 11 by 8, but they're really not. I think they're more like, I don't know, 5x7. I don't know, whatever the size.
Maybe 7x9 or something.
Yeah, but they're gorgeous, and that's what they were. They were just for kids' school. They were just covers for your book. Hey, I got Walter Johnson. It would, it's just like we had lunchboxes back in the day. They had notebook covers.
And they could be 5x7, right? That might be a
if you say if you read the description, it'll say.
It'll tell.
4.5
but
by
the cob is a great
6.75.
image. There's a
Yeah,
Wagner.
you're right.
And,
it is 5x7.
I think they're really pretty and interesting, and I'd love to own one. I bet you. I don't know what Rick's doing, but I bet he has an interest in the Mathewson.
Rick's on vacation.
Rick
so
is in Italy.
He's in Italy?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it's tomorrow there.
I mean, you can't bid from Italy.
Hey, pull up lot number 325. I thought this one was really neat. See if Dave knows about this one.
Oh, all right, 325.
I'd never seen this before. It's a pop. There's only 3 of them graded.
Wait, we didn't get the lot there, did we?
That's weird. Wow.
Well,
it's not searching right. The filters.
Yeah, mine's not searching it.
Well, it's an E97 Keeler, but it's black and white. And
Briggs lozenges.
Yeah, mine doesn't even show a 328.
Well, maybe there it is. But it hasn't been colorized. So those E97s, they're colorized like the T206s, but that is a card with the actual photo on it, and it's a proof, and it's the only PSA. There's 2 SGCs. So for the price of that thing, it's pretty awesome. I mean, if you want something rare.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
It's got honest corners too, Mike.
Does it?
Yeah.
You know what? I don't know that this search engine is working great tonight.
I just thought it was cool.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Why do they say it's a proof? It's missed its color pass. But I mean, I don't know what that proof that's a proof.
Look at the back. I can't remember. Oh, it's just blank.
Blank back.
So the other ones have the advertising on the back. So yeah, I don't know whether that one never came like the rest of them did, like they were distributed. I have no idea.
I have no idea either, but I'm surprised with blank bat they don't suspect that it just hand cut off a sheet, scrap or something. I don't know. Well, yeah, that is cool. I agree.
Go to 321 and 322. Let's see how Petty's comps are doing on his last big win.
Oh,
wait,
boy.
This was 325. So
321 and 322.
Yeah, my search is not happening.
Mine isn't either. It's like broken tonight. Look at this, baby. Now this one has dishonest corners.
Mike perked up. Look at him.
Woo!
Well, what was yours graded, Mike?
Mine's a 3. I sent you a picture in your email because it's at PSA. It's just been reholdered.
I don't know why my search
coming back next week. I don't know if you can share it or not, but mine has
a little total cost clicker down underneath 95,000 and see what that would be with the buyer's
114,000.
Well, that's if you bid one more time.
Oh yeah. So what?
It's a little less. It's like probably 110.
Yeah, So
that card looks like a high school art student drew that.
You love it. That's what I love about it.
So here's the crazy thing.
You had me. I was fucking crying when you.
I know you were.
So Dave,
you should see it now, though. You should see it since it's been reholdered. John, can you pull that? Can you find that? Because wait till you see how nice it looks. If REA would have put these pictures in instead of the shit pictures that they sold that one with, I wouldn't have won that.
You said you emailed it to me?
I did, yeah. Earlier tonight.
So Dave was talking about how much the Wagners have gone up. This exact card Sold in October of 24 for 81,000 hammer price. I mean, total price.
A year ago.
A year ago. Not even a year ago.
Well, what you want to know something? There was a guy, I think it was Jason or Jake or somebody showed me what they had bought. It was a PSA 2 or an SGC 2. I don't know, the same card. It looked just as nice as my card. Literally, it was that nice. And he only paid about 4,000 for it, like 5 years ago. I mean, yeah.
Since COVID, things have been out of control. There's no doubt. I mean, you
they
lucked
have
out.
been.
You just like you lucked out if you got your 52 tops mantle in a 1 or a 2 10 years ago, and you thought you overpaid.
Right. Yeah.
Who knows what's going to go up and go down? But I tell you what, not a lot is going down. I mean, I can't say anything.
Well,
in your email,
the stuff that we're looking at, or at least these key cards, they're mostly not. I mean, I'm only seeing them go up from the last sale, especially the ones that are getting transferred around. There's only so many out there. So many cards get passed around. Now, these cards, these E90-2s, like I hadn't seen one for a year when the one I bid on came up, and now the following month you have 2 of them in the same auction.
So this one, what's the total on this one if you go to that total deal? Like 60? 57?
57 if we get one more increment.
And
so
now this one here, I think
something.
the one I have has better centering. I do have a little flick of white but you can see this one has the registration's not great. Doesn't have the real red lips, and it's got that crease up on top of the left there. So I'll take mine for what I bought it for. I'm very happy.
Yeah.
I don't have buyer's remorse. You see that, Dave? No buyer's remorse.
No, you shouldn't.
I don't
it's a
give
beautiful
a shit.
card.
It looks like a cartoon.
Yeah, I'm just jealous. It does look like a cartoon.
Freaking awesome.
It does. It's great that you showed us. You somehow had the T206 and you matched them up next to each other. You pointed them the same way, and they look nothing alike. But we said they're a poor man, and that's exactly what it is, really, a poor man's.
Well, speaking of a card that 10 years ago could have been had in a low grade for a very seemingly reasonable price at that time, was lot 4. Check that out.
Well, this one was a card that Dan's Vintage Baseball PC said he was going for one of these. So.
Well, that's cool.
The Lennon McCartney Ruth.
But
that's very cool.
I call it the Lennon McCartney Babe Ruth, lot 4.
Collins McCarthy. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Collins. I call it Lennon McCartney. But yeah, it's at 120 grand. Look how nice that is. But it's got that beautiful gold sticker.
Well, that's what makes the whole price.
Well, another thing that makes the price is the rarity of the back. The blank back is the rarest back of that pose. Where the Collins McCarthy is the most common.
How do they know it's Collins McCarthy with a blank back then?
Well, there's 5 backs.
I have one.
There's Standard Biscuit, Boston Store, Wild Baking is the rarest, Wild Baking, and then Collins McCarthy and blank back. And that's funny you asked that, because a year or 2 ago I posed that same question to Andrew Nuffsad. I said, how do they know that this blank back is a Collins McCarthy and not one of these other companies? So I don't know. I don't know the answer.
I think it's like just like the M101 4 and 5s. They call those Sporting News if they're blank, but they were sold in the Sporting News.
Yeah, and those blank back are again the most common.
I have the Wagner in that
famous bar, and
yeah.
You have what Wagner?
I have the Wagner in that
with the Sporting News back. Yeah,
no, it's blank.
Oh, it's blank back.
No, that's the Collins McCarthy blank.
Yeah, it's a Collins, and I was always wondering how the hell do they know it's Collins McCarthy? Not because I've always seen them. They have the the printing that say Collins, and this is from that E.C. McCoy. You may know more about that, Dave, than I did. I looked it up. I guess it was just some collector. He had a pretty good set of these, and it was
Dave,
all split up.
Yeah, I don't know
you have the Joe Jackson in that?
Well, that's the M10145 Indianapolis Brewing. Oh yeah, I do have a Collins McCarthy Joe Jackson.
Yeah, I thought you did.
You
There's the Hall of
that?
Fame on the back of it.
Oh, shit.
You're getting old, man.
It does have the Collins McCarthy back. That's one of my yeah, I have that card.
And it does have the Collins back, though. It doesn't have the blank back. But anyway, look at this card. Just beautiful.
It is
2.5.
fantastic.
I mean,
I don't know why it's just a 2.5, man.
I mean,
it must have
maybe
some
there's
little
something on the back.
The eye
tiny...
appeal is off the chart.
So is this the one that they say was found in a book or something a few years ago? Or
well, let me zoom on that one.
Yeah, it says this card was literally tucked in the pages
family
of a woman's scrapbook, and you get the scrapbook with it. Someone is flipping through a turn of the century scrapbook and found this card. That's why whenever I go in antique, you go in antique stores or wherever, and you go through the dirty book, stinky, dusty, and all these old books.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot help myself to look and at least pick out a half a dozen to a dozen and flip through them to see if there's something stuck in the pages. I look at the really old books, not the old physics book, but maybe an old Tom Sawyer book or something like that. What would a kid in the 30s or 40s, what book would they have? I flipped through them just dreaming that I would find something like that.
Well, I guess it could happen.
You never know.
Happen to us. Keep trying. But that is just a sexy baseball card. I don't know about the what do you guys think about the sticker and then the holder? Because I'm a little apprehensive
I'll tell you
about the PSA holders. So
here's the thing. If you submit a card to REA, at least now, it didn't used to be the case, and I know it because I've submitted to them in this auction. They say, do you want me to, they say, do you want me to send this card or these cards to Baker and have him look? And when they did it to me, I said, I honestly don't care. I don't think there's a downside. People can say it's stupid, and I can tell a good looking card versus a not. But the fact of the matter is the sticker brings a little extra money, and it brings your eye to it. If you're flipping through cards and you see that sticker, you do look at the card. I mean, I don't have to tell you. You can always pull the sticker off.
It is quite amazing the prices that they are getting with those stickers, and we're all this talk about SGC and going by the way of GAI and all that now, which I don't believe it, but I mean he's got an authentication company now, grading company with Brent Mastro, the guy from PWCC as a partner, I believe. At least that's the word on the street.
Yeah, I didn't watch any of those videos, but I don't think SGC is going anywhere, at least in the short term, because competition's good. And if you own the competition, that's even better. I mean,
it'd be hard. That really opened the door for them to have somebody else come in and take that slice of the pie. I could see them at some time. So I was just down there in person, and I had a good talk with the guy before they almost threw me out. But what they said is that their sports cards are actually down at PSA by like 15 to 16% year over year, but their submissions are up like 20%. And I said, well, what's going on? And he said, Pokemon. So they are being
Pokemon.
flooded.
Are you kidding me? The Pokemon world makes the sport card world look like small potatoes.
And there's no corners on those, right? Aren't they rounded corners? And aren't they just like?
Yeah, I mean, I collect Pokemon because my daughter collected Pokemon when she was a kid, so we have all the original stuff. My son collects Pokemon, and we don't send really stuff in for grading, but they're tough to grade because there's a lot of if there's a pinpoint chip or white mark on the blue border, it's downgraded. Pokemon is a PSA 10 world, just like modern sports card. That PSA 10 is king.
I threw my daughters out.
Yeah, that's what CGC lives with Pokemon, and so does in PSA.
But PSA is huge with them right now. So, and people are preferring PSA. So I could see SGC getting more business from the vintage world over time. And I just think that if and when the grading kind of cracks or shows a crack, that might be a time that PSA might say, hey, we're gonna, no more grading in SGC. And people are just gonna end up sending everything. They'll have specials, they'll have crossovers that'll be, 3 will be a 3, 5 will be a 5, it'll all go in the register. And I could see that being a money grab at some point where people are just gonna flood and get their grades and have PSA slabs and have to pay for it. That's a possibility, but you never know.
Well, on
Who knows
screen,
what
I've got another card that Dan was going for. This 1916 M101-4.
Yeah,
So,
that's beautiful, and that's a very nice price right now.
Yeah, that's the same image it's on his Cracker Jack card.
And that's the best we can hope for on the holder, right? I mean,
It's got that stupid Mylar bag in it.
the Mylar bag with the big, huge gaps on it.
Yeah.
I don't know why it just bothers me so much. It's almost like centering on a card bothers a lot of people. It bothers me somewhat, but in a age of eye appeal, you would think that that is not good eye appeal to me. The card looks great, but overall, I think it looks like shit. I prefer it in. Do you know they used to cut those SGC whole the inserts by hand, I think, to make them fit, and now they don't give a shit. Now they've taken PSA's game plan and they just shove them in a bag and put the whole thing in there with a big old white clear border all the way around it. And it just I don't know what they're up to or what they're doing, but I don't know. I think they could do better with 3D printing and all the shit they could do for holders. That's the best they can do. It's a great card, don't get me wrong, but I probably am not betting on
I
it.
don't, yeah, I don't know what's going on with this. I haven't sent an order to a grading company in years, but I sent an order, just two cards to SGC just for the fun of it. It was a 49 Bowman Bob Lemon and a 49 Bowman Phil Rizzuto that is the slate back. And those slate backs were all hand cut off a sheet. And they're very, very rare. And PSA's graded them before in SGC, and they usually put slate background authentic. So I sent the card and I said for the Rizzuto, how do I want it graded? I want it graded, put in an authentic slab. That's all I want, authentic slab. They sent it back ungraded. And I asked them why, and they say because it's been trimmed. And I said, this is a 1949 Bowman slate back. They're all hand cut off a sheet. Do the research, look on the internet. Occasionally someone will give them a grade, but they all come back authentic. And that I wasted 5 weeks. I wasted, $30 all this time for them to send me back a card I wanted to be slabbed as authentic.
And
they
they
sent
didn't
it back
call you.
ungraded because they said it was trimmed. And I said, that's like sending me back a strip card that was hand cut because and saying it's trimmed. It makes no sense at all. I said, I disagree, you're bozos. And they said, well, send us back this correspondence and we will slab it for you. But
Well, they would. You
I
think
don't
they
know.
would put? They're not putting A's on anything anymore. They want to put evidence of trimming on that.
Yeah, I understand that, and I'm okay with that. The reason for the A, but these cards.
Well, they should have just
how can
called
you
you and
call a
asked you.
hand cut card, sheet cut card trimmed? It's called sheet cut and authentic. But anyway, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know
no
what's going on.
right.
I actually said to them, "What is going on with your company?" And they didn't reply to that. So
Yeah, we'll show you the door. They don't give a shit about us.
Hey,
As a
John,
collector.
go to a more modern one. It's a 19.
Well, real quick here, this one was Dan's third card that he says he was trying to sneak in. So
yeah, and that one I saw that one earlier today. It's priced really
back
well.
damage 1.
Yeah,
great looking on the front.
It's awesome looking.
Yeah, Walter Johnson cards are making a little bit of a run here over the past few years too.
Yeah, that's his last season, I believe. So that would have been his last playing days card.
I'm more attracted to his cards where he's in his underwear, but
me too.
Where am I headed now?
1929. Man, it's not coming up.
I'm going to get years, unfortunately, with that number.
There it is. Go down.
Okay.
Right there on the right, the Clemente 3D.
Oh, there we go.
That one seemed really cheap to me today.
It is.
For what they've been selling.
Those things are so funny. Yeah, that is cheap. If it goes for that, I'm upset because that should be far more than that.
Yeah.
I'll put a placer bin in it just to keep them honest.
Yeah, it's only like 18 grand.
I don't give a shit.
A
You can't put a
PSA
place.
8.
Too late. Too late for
It's
placer
too-
bits.
Are you sure?
It's already
Yeah.
extended bidding.
Oh,
It's
damn
just
it. I can't
full
believe I didn't bid
auction
on that.
extended bidding right now is why nothing's closing.
Oh man.
Yeah, PSA 8 sold in in February for 44,000.
Yeah. I've seen one of
SGC
these in a
is
higher
SGC's
grade.
murder.
I've seen one of them slip through before, and I was shocked it slipped through. But
SGC's murder on these cards too. It's probably a 9. I mean, they just kill 3D cards. It's where they go to die for grades.
And you're talking to John 3D Kid. I mean, he knows all about those 3D cards.
He's a 3D expert.
Sure.
Speaking of this card, I saw something that I thought was personally interesting. Let me see. Here we go. Lot 1906.
Yeah, so I thought I was going to get the year all over the place.
There it is. It's the back up.
What?
It's the wrapper. The wrapper right there. Nope, you keep passing it.
Can you just give me some words to type?
Yeah. 1968 Topps 3D.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, the search is hard by a lot.
Yeah. It used to work great. Last time we were on, it worked great.
Oh wow. That is cool.
Yeah, I'd see that.
So click on that wrapper.
John P is giving you advice there, John, on the search. I think I've tried it too, like that.
So
like
these were, these were thought to not be distributed and all be backdoored, through Topps or the place that did the xenograph. So for there to be a wrapper I've never seen a wrapper, and I find that a big deal.
Yeah,
that suggests that they were perhaps distributed in a store.
Yeah,
not widely, but maybe just to test it at a store or two for a brief period of time,
with no price on it.
Huh?
With no price on the.
Yeah. I guess there's a possibility that they had test wrappers too. Can't tell if that looks like it was folded and once used or not. It looks in pretty good condition, but.
Or if it was like wrapped in cellophane or what.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like it was folded around the cards. It's just crinkled.
I can't read that. As I recall, it just says 3D picture cards. It doesn't say, is there a price?
But it says with one stick of gum. So
one stick of gum, there's nothing else on it.
So it must have had a piece of bubble gum on the back or something.
Like there's none
I don't
of
remember. I'm not a wrapper guy, but I would think that would have the price on it. I wonder if that's almost like a test wrapper too.
Wouldn't have to have some of the small, like legal text type crap you end up on packaging.
I would think. I think that they raised the question whether or not it points toward a small distribution, but I kind of wanted that wrapper. I don't collect wrappers, but I thought it was super cool.
For $1,600 for a wrapper?
Yeah. Well, yeah. No, I'm not.
Well, Tony thinks it was folded.
Does he?
He thinks it was folded.
Well,
TJ is online there.
Yeah.
Like what though? Like what?
I don't know.
Well, I mean,
he says it looks like it had a card in it and once was folded, I assume. I don't know.
So here's what a 68 Topps regular wrapper looked like, just to compare it. So
yeah.
So you can see where the card was in there and all the small writing and the price.
It doesn't look like it has the right creases on that.
It doesn't have any creases. It's almost like it was cut. Then it was cut with the size, or who knows? What does it say in the auction? What's the? I'm trying to bring it up, but I can't.
I think
read
it's just speculation.
More than any, so these cards were issued. These cards were issued in store. Whether these cards were issued and stored remains a mystery. The legend has always had it that, as a test, a few boxes appeared in selected stores in Brooklyn, New York. To the best of our knowledge, however, most 68 Topps 3D cards can ultimately be traced back to someone who worked at Topps or Exograph, company that produced them. And then it just has stats on the measurements and presents extremely well with normal fold lines and wrinkling of the fragile paper. So it does say it has normal fold lines.
Okay, there you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can't see them in the pictures, but
Mookie said that Kenny Rogers knew when to fold them.
he did. He knew where to fold them and where to hold them too. Mookie's right.
Mookie's always got the good ones.
Tony's saying they were issued in a few stores and boxes, is what he's believes. So for TJ is online, Tony.
Yeah, he's got an amazing, almost a near set. You're saying that the Boog Powell was going for 7,000 last night.
He said what?
Pack had 2 easels to stand up the cards.
The 3D Boog Powell he needs for his set. I think he's only a few cards left.
Yeah, I think the Powell is one of the rarest ones, right?
It was going for 9,000 or something, 7 to 9 grand last night.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Hey, go to lot 608. This was a really interesting one to me as well.
All right.
Yeah, that's a beauty. Somebody's going for that in our group tonight. That's a beautiful.
Oh, Interbot.
608. 608.
Okay.
Well,
it's a good price there.
Oh, clear the search. There we go. That'll work better. 608.
So that's in orange borders that they trim the borders off. And you talk about a rare one. There's only 16 of those cards graded. So while it's authentic, just to have that card with that image is pretty cool.
Yeah, I got the Cobb with a full orange border, and I got the highest graded Mathewson. Yeah, they're on candy boxes. There was on one side a player, on the other side a team. I think the two either National or American League champion teams on either side, and then a player. They're tough. But for an orange border, if I would want one, I would want one that has an orange border.
Yeah, I know that, but I've never seen one like that.
Yeah,
but those were hand cut off the box, though, right?
Yeah,
you just had to cut around the border.
It's not a candy box. Yeah,
some kid just cut it how he wanted to cut it.
Yeah, the big ones are Cobb and Mathewson, and Wagner has 2 different poses.
Boy, look at this lot.
It's really nice one for it's in good condition. Really good. What's the price of that at?
It's only at like 2,800.
That's shocking to me. That's shocking to me.
Is that a lot or low? It seems.
I think it's way low.
That's low.
It may be hurting it that it doesn't have the orange border, perhaps. But
it's got to be hurting it.
Yeah.
Well, I hope the person in our group wins that.
Someone's going for it. Good.
I think so.
Is someone going for it?
What about this lot 762? These cars 762 and 763. I'm interested in just to see the values. Because I know how much Dave likes the yin yangs. And this is not a bad centered card for a 1.5, an old label. It's got a little bit of a wrinkle across his face. I think that's going at about a fair market value. It's not too much. But the card next to it, 763, is out of control for an ice cream card. Look at that. What do you think of that, Dave?
What's that?
That's the Ty Cobb Tharps ice cream. Look at the price on that, how it went up. It like tripled.
Tharps is the toughest of the 3. You know, the Harringtons and the Yinglings. It's the toughest by far. Yeah, that's a hefty price.
It is. It's a
in
gorgeous
a 3.
card,
I mean, I think a Ruth Tharps in a 3 would probably go for 20,000.
Yeah, I'm sure it would. Considering I paid about 15 for 2 or 13.
Yeah, I know. I paid a world record for my Tharps Ruth.
What, okay. About 2,000?
Huh? No, I paid
no.
It's only been a couple years ago because I wanted to complete that run.
Yeah, me too. And the Tharps was the last
and
one.
Then the Sweetmans came up, and
we talked about that last time.
So
the way that
off.
thing was, everybody thought they had it at $25,000.
Yeah,
everybody thought we could get that, and it went for like 80 grand or something.
Yeah.
So that didn't happen.
Question out there of anybody win anything on Heritage last night?
I certainly didn't. Did you?
I won a jersey, a signed jersey. This is crazy, of Torrey Hunter from 2009 on Jackie Robinson Day when he played for the Angels. It's number 42. He signed it. I got it for $280.
What are you going to do with it?
I'm going to frame it. When my first cousin was the bench coach with the Twins, we would get in the dugout for BP, and Torrey was always great with my kids.
Oh, that's nice. So you have a
it's kind of a connection to Jackie Robinson too. So I thought it was cool.
I always liked him. He was always nice to the Angel fans out here. Yeah.
Well, Steve of the PH wanted to see this one and ask Dave what he thought about that.
What's the lot number on that one?
Yeah, I have no idea what I saw that. I have no idea what that is.
1043.
Yeah. So this card is only 11 of them graded, so it's pretty scarce. And the last one that sold in March for $13,420.
So that's still a good price. It's a 1.
So yeah, we're under that.
Yeah, we're around just under 11 right now.
So the story of that one is, it's cool because he's in his Montreal Royals uniform. It's the only card with him in his minor league uniform. But that card was printed after he got with the Dodgers. That's why it's 43 through 48. So if it were just printed in 46 when he played for him, it'd probably be worth a little more. But it's still a really cool card. I'd love to have it.
Is it true rookie, like they say, or are they just verbal jobbing?
No, you can't say that because there's a possibility it came out after the Bond Bread card did.
Right. They call it true. They call it true rookie there.
So that one came inside like a newspaper.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah.
I think Stephen with a PH should go for it.
Yeah, don't wait for down the road. The time is
like
you're not going to get that down the road. When you see something like that, it can't be down the road.
Well, Stephen spent a lot of money in Strongsville.
He sure did. I mean, we all did, but I mean that's why I'm trying to take it easy. But it's hard to.
He spent a lot of trade night, didn't he?
Yeah,
that was so much fun. And Stephen spent this much this weekend too.
Right.
Oh my God!
Y'all want to go see the one I'm after?
Sure.
764.
Oh, good. That's right after the ice cream. It's not on my bingo card.
Yeah.
I think that's so cool. There's only one of those graded. And it's a 10 on the auto.
Yeah. That is really nice.
And it's not a postcard size.
And that's a nice signature. Beautiful signature.
I think it's cool.
Are you sure you can see? You must have had your glasses on when you saw that.
No, shut up.
Normally it could just say J. Fox. J. Fox.
It's Michael J. Fox.
Michael J. Fox. But that's a gorgeous signature there. Look at the dark pen and what penmanship. The postcard's made to be signed.
I mean, look at these just perfectly formed M's there.
I hope you get that one.
Imagine if you put a Sharpie in that guy's hand. His autograph would go to shit. I love those ballpoint pen autographs.
Me too. There's nothing like them.
Well, I'm putting some bids on it. Somebody's already bid it up. So it's higher than it says on there.
That means nothing to you. Oh, there it goes.
And it just popped up to 4,100 on the screen.
Yeah, I'm still losing.
Oh boy.
Let's you know what's a beautiful car that you just should enjoy? Lot, are you 316? Are you able to search by lots?
Yep. Yeah, I got it over here. Oh wow.
I think I figured this out here. It doesn't show anything. 316 by lot. No lots found. Dirty bastard.
This is just phenomenal. You never see these above grade 3. And it's just big borders. It just, this is going to go in someone's safe for a lifetime. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. It's just
I've never
gorgeous.
seen one that nice. You know how hard those are to find. Orlando just bought one in Strongsville too. Beautiful.
Yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous.
Yes.
What's that lot number? 316.
Just.
Oh, it's the old cert number that I guess they re-slabbed in the newer holder, though.
Yeah, see how much nicer it looks?
That's the highest graded. There's 4 7s graded, and that's one of them. That's the highest out there. So somebody with their registry is going to kick butt with that sucker.
Boy, howdy.
Man. You got some good lipstick on, though.
It fits. It matches, though. It's not
right on the smacker, though. It's registered.
Right on
you know,
it's right on its lip. Right on.
Yeah, it's not off like some of them.
Like Joe Jackson's on his nose.
That Joe Jackson card that everybody. What is that one? You love that E90-1.
E90-1. Yeah, I need that. I don't
get it. It looks like he has zinc ointment on his nose, and then the red lip is up into his mustache area here, and it's 90,000. And it's not even a picture of him. You know how all those cards are like those are cartoonish. Some of those, like the Wagner, it doesn't look like. I mean, it's just, I don't know. I love the E90-1s, but a couple of them would never pay for that one.
Hey, go up to 318. There's just a couple up from that one.
Yeah, I've got that on my list here. Boy, it's beautiful.
That one's pretty nice.
Philadelphia Freedom.
That one, man. Look at the shape of that sucker.
Yeah, unbelievable.
Isn't that kind of low at this point then for a 4?
I don't know. That was hard.
It is actually. I mean, generally a 2 can go for 10, 11,000.
Yeah. So a 3 went for 10,500 in March of 2024.
So I mean that's probably about right then. 16 plus the juice.
But man, it's nice looking.
It's beautiful.
So it's around 18 something.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I'd love to have that in my collection, but I'm way too impatient to have something that nice.
What about 324? There's a nice car.
Yeah, and again, another one on with the sticker.
That's the one. Dave, you have all the colors of that one, right?
What are we looking at?
The rainbow.
1910 standard caramel.
Yeah, well, not standard caramel. The E98.
Yeah, that's E93. E98's the 4-color.
Yeah, so this one I am a bidder on, and it was stuck at 13,000 forever. We'll see. I have the Mathewson in a 5 that has that same beautiful orange. So I thought this Cobb would look nice, but I don't think I'm spending a lot of money tonight. We'll see. I'm selling my Bowman set. It's going on tonight here.
Should we you want to take a look? Are you watching that at all, or do you mind if we share that with you, or no?
Well, what they decided to do is, I think they took the 8 nicest cards or most expensive one, and they're selling those all separately, and then the rest is a partial set.
What year is it?
The 49 Bowman.
49.
So, the Page and the Campanella and Robinson and etc. Those are all sold separately as single cards, and then the remainder of the sets.
This is your page in here then, the X Mint 6 graded.
Yeah, it's not centering's not great on it, but I think that one's mine. Yeah,
it's sure nice though.
So
and the
there's a
Jackie and the
49
6. That's
page in
good.
this sucker that is the nicest one I've ever seen.
49 page. Oh, it's a 9 or something.
It's a 8.
Yeah, 8.
That's
Yeah,
it right there. The one next to this one. This one's beautiful too.
yeah. This is the
Is that yours,
SGC.
Dave?
Yeah.
yeah, that one's mine. Yeah.
That's awesome. Is that what you were expecting out of it?
Well, what's it at?
Click on
6.
that total bid cost down there.
Well, doesn't he get the 6?
Yeah, he does, but we can get close.
I think I was expecting more 8,500 or so, but it doesn't matter. It may go for that. It may not. Everything. I think in totality right now, I think I'm at $35,000, which is kind of what I was hoping to get for the set, between 30 and 40. So I'm fine.
That's
Okay.
good, and it's not even ended yet.
We'll see. It may go up, it may not. But I have a 7, a perfectly centered 7 for my collection, and I just decided to let the set go because que sera, sera. I mean, I don't know. You can't have everything forever.
I hear you. It's a whole set, and once you
I
let
had the
something
set
like
for a
that
long time, and I put it
It makes
together, and
makes it easier to get rid of other things too when you start letting things go like that.
That is not mine. This is
Oh,
not
that's
mine.
not yours after all.
John, go
Now,
up one more.
there's another partial set.
Go to that really bright green one right there. What is that one selling for right now?
Oh, I see.
22.
Whoa.
I see. Yours is actually in with 3 other cards, I think. They have it. How do they have that?
Now, are you talking about the partial set?
Yeah.
I think the partial set's at like at 11,000 right now.
I think so. The 1090, is it 1093? It's more than that.
I have no idea.
There's a partial set that includes the page.
No, that's not mine.
That's not yours. So there's more than 2 sets.
So
Yeah.
I think his is this near complete set right here with the.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's a beauty.
Anyway, we'll see.
I mean,
yeah. I've got a crap load of sets, but actually I like non-sport sets better than sports sets. So this is my last big set that I'm letting go. So anyway, what about anybody like those Ramleys?
Yeah, there's some nice ones.
Search engine sucks.
They're in the 360 range. There you go. Yeah, I got a placer bid on that Chief Bender right there, the second one, but I'm not going to go any further with it. Dave, what? There's one Ramley that doesn't
Look at that
have
square
that
one.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Down below. Go straight. No. Okay.
I've never seen a square one like that.
Yeah, there's
this one?
6 of the players are square out of the set. Who knows why? It's right there.
Yeah, I've never seen that.
Yeah, 6 players have that. It doesn't make sense to me why that would be. And I don't know if they're all blank back, but there's 3 backs. There's Ramley cigarettes, there's the TTT Turkey cigarettes, and then there's blank back.
That one looks blank.
It may be, and maybe all the square Ramleys with that good big gold square are all blank back. I'm not sure. I don't really know much about the set, but I will tell you something interesting about the set. So Ramley is RAMLEY cigarettes. And back in the turn of the century, all that Art Deco stuff is going on, and Egyptology was really big, and they found Tutankhamun. Egyptian cigarettes was big. So there was another cigarette company called where's my thing? Can you see that?
Yeah.
Ramley, RAMLEH.
Yeah.
So they didn't want to be confused with Ramley, RAMLEY. So they changed their name by reversing their lettering and have a name that you probably know what it is, Helmar cigarettes.
Yeah.
So they were Ramley with an H, and they didn't want to confuse with Ramley with a Y, so they just spelt their name backwards, and it became Helmar cigarettes.
It's like red
Egyptian
rum,
cigarettes.
red rum, red rum, red
Right?
rum.
Right. But there is a Walter Johnson, a PSA 2 that looks really nice that is in Heritage's next auction that closes in 3 weeks. You know, these auctions just come at you.
I saw that. Yeah.
I kind of want that card, but I'll chicken out on it too. So
there was one available at an auction, one of the first auctions we did here, and we watched it sell for less than 10,000. It was a
Well,
all
really
right.
it
I
was
think
9 o'clock, so we're at the 15-minute intervals now.
I mean, I better go to my auction and see if I want to bid on anything.
Yeah, I need to place some bids now before they close. If you want anything.
I'm winning another one, John. If you want to go to it, I think it's cool. It's not a card.
All right.
It's number 2444, 2,444.
Okay.
What time is it?
9:01.
It is midnight Eastern, 9 p.m. Pacific.
I wonder why my computer says it's 12:01 a.m. and I'm logged in the Midwest. Isn't that weird?
Because it's still set for Eastern time
So that's really cool. But if you read what Jackie wrote, that's what makes it cool. So, boys, the summer indicates the kind of progress we made in baseball. We're in a position to make the same contribution. What's it say? Energy to both. It's in good one. I don't know, but it says in the description what it says, but it's really cool.
Contribution. I don't know if it's energy or not.
Let's check out what it says.
I can't read.
Same contribution. Enjoy the book. It's a good one.
Yeah.
Oh.
So that was apparently the next sentence.
It's the actual book. I love that book. That's a good one.
I thought it was cool.
Mm-hmm.
Well, somebody just outbid me on that Jimmy Fox. I'm probably gonna let that one go. Somebody wants it really bad.
Well, you know what to do.
Records are made to be broken.
Pivot, either bid or pivot. One of the
other.
Oh, yeah, I never checked. Looks like Matt was going for something that the card story.
Oh, look at that.
Let's see what he's got.
Bastard.
705. Oh, Hornsby.
That's a pretty one. I like the standard biscuit back too.
I'm surprised. Figured he'd be doing the Cobb run now.
He's
already
pivoting
diversifying pre-war, huh?
He's pivoting.
He's been a very focused player collector up until now.
Yeah.
Eddie, are you bidding on anything? Are you high bidder on anything?
Maybe a couple.
Just say no comment.
Yeah, just say no comment. Big liar.
I'm not doing much.
Okay. Well, I'm high bidder on one card, so I'm not telling you what it is.
Okay.
It's not relevant to the chat or conversation.
Good.
Does it have garters?
It does not. It does not.
Oh, shit.
Well, the other one I got a placer bid on is the prettiest one I've ever seen. Is lot 1094. And I thought about doing it, but man, I spent so much money in Strongsville. It's the prettiest one I've ever seen. This card is usually so much out of registration. It is perfect.
Yeah.
His eyeballs are actually in his eye sockets.
Yeah. Picture that. Imagine that.
Normally his pupils are like an inch outside of his head and he looks like an insect, but this one is perfect. So, yeah. That's why the price is what it is, too.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
All right.
Man,
So
look
you're
at the
not in on
Wahoo
it then?
Sam on his sleeve. That's the biggest nose Wahoo Sam I've ever seen.
Crap.
Looks like no one else has bid on the card I'm going for, which I'll go ahead and show it, I guess.
Yeah, let's see it.
Oh boy.
Absolutely.
Oh, I like it.
Let's go.
Home Run Baker.
So I was looking for the GAI discount.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
So when I cross it to an SGC1, it's
yeah, that's an old GIA holder. That's legit.
It's legit, at least.
But still a 1 grade because the paper loss there. Don't know what kind of scale they have, but
well, that beat up SGC2 of that E90-2 American Caramel's up to 48,000. That's not much less than what I paid for my beautiful card. I'm very happy.
Looks like Dan's winning all 3 of his main target. Oh, even the Johnson? Yeah, that's what he's saying. He's ahead on all 3 of his targets.
And there's 2 Johnsons. I really like that Johnson too, but I'm gonna let it. I'll let Dan have that. I'm not gonna bid another bid.
Huge opportunity when you find the back damage like that.
Yeah.
And the front's just gorgeous.
I like it better than the lot 703, which is the same card in the PSA 2.5. It's centered better, it's sharper, dishonest corners, everything you want. Well, I was going for this lot 728, but it's not looking good. I'm in a bidding war here with some clown.
Oh yeah, I like Dan's back damage 1 better too.
Yeah, no doubt. Probably just another clown working on something big. Yeah, it doesn't look like I'm going to be too lucky tonight with anything good. Oh my
God. What's the Wagner you're going to win here?
I'm not going to win any Wagner.
Come on, I thought you promised per your contract 1 Wagner per show.
Shit. I don't think it's going to happen.
Didn't you read all the fine print?
Who's bidding on this Johnson here?
No one's on this one. This was being commented that it looked nicer than or not as nice as the SGC1 that Dan was bidding on.
That would be a nice consolation prize for somebody.
Can we go to that standard caramel cob 324, see where that's at now?
Sure.
See if that's over 14.
There it is.
It is right at 14.
It's still at 14. It may close there.
It's only got 5 minutes left.
Yeah. Let me see what some of these. Yeah, I am slow moving on this auction.
Yeah, see, my lawyer reasserts the 1 Wagner per show stipulation right there. That's my own personal lawyer, Dan's Vintage Baseball PC there.
Well,
he'll get one that's a kaboomy.
I'll try to accommodate him, but I don't think I'm gonna have much luck.
Hey, father son vintage cards. Haven't seen you in a while.
Ooh,
I think
2502.
they spend a lot of time on a different platform these days.
Go to.
Hey, what about this 1915 Joe Jackson?
I'll bid on the Johnson.
Lot number 8.
Yeah,
At
where's that one?
$82,000. That sounds good to me. You know, the 1915 Cracker Jack Joe Jackson lot number 8 is at 82,000.
Yeah.
So
for those with deep pockets, that's a beautiful card.
It is.
That seems like a good deal to me. I don't know.
So what is that 82 plus the Bowers premium? What is that, 100?
Well, if the next bid would be at 102, so this would be just under 100,000
plus sales tax, people.
That card sold.
I'm sorry, I don't compute that because I live in Oregon. So
all right.
That card sold in September of 23 for 94,000. So it hadn't gone up a whole bunch, but it has gone up.
Man, that's a shoey.
That's a nice one.
Yeah.
And that's a 15, right? Yeah, that's 1915. Yeah.
That Mantle's still at 220.
Wow.
People are kind of stuck here.
The roof is falling on Mantle.
Collins McCarthy roofs at 130. I thought it'd go much higher than that.
It's going to close out.
Baseball cards are dead.
The Morehouse baking beat up Ruth for 280. 3 minutes. That's going to close.
Too many big auctions in close proximity, or what?
That's going to be 330. What did the nice one do?
Oh,
the nice Ruth in the last auction of the Morehouse baking.
Oh, it was like $1 million or something.
Was it $1 million? Okay.
Yeah.
So this beat up went for 370. That's a lot of do re mi fa so.
There you go. He's already been quoted. Baseball cards are dead.
Dave Burke from 20. You see that, Dave? That's the one quote that we're gonna pull from.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to pull a soundbite out of here, right?
Yeah. What is that? The Nagurski going for? The Nagurski 8. That I want to see that one.
On the front page, there it is, 92.5.
92.5 plus Vig plus the Vig
plus the juice.
Right. So that's gonna be 110. That's a gorgeous card.
It's a crazy grade.
Yeah. That's actually cheap, man, for what they normally go for.
See? Dave's right. Dave's always right. That's why.
What about hey, you know what we didn't look at? This Camp Anson, this Goodwin's Champions, the Anson, beautiful SGC 7, lot number 51.
I was just looking at that too. My God.
Okay. 51.
31,000.
And a 7.
I know. Just incredible.
It is beautiful.
Beautiful color on that.
Mm-hmm.
That's when SGC holders just kill it.
Well, at least the cards fit.
Everybody has their thing, right?
They did kill it. I mean, it looks great.
They framed that up nicely there for you, Mike.
Yeah.
That is beautiful, though.
It is.
The texture of the paint and everything.
So you definitely like the green labels better than the black ones, Dave? Or what this one? Or this one?
I like that. I like that label better. A few of my older SGC cards I brought to the National and got them reholdered into newer. And some of my more valuable cards are in older SGC holders, and I'm just too afraid to make the move. It's just a vanity thing. Why actually make the move? You know.
I know. I've done most of my cards over to the new holders. Believe it or not, I've been really fascinated with these new holders. But some of these SGC holders, the new ones, you need to be careful. Like the Oxford confectionaries, they brutalize. They look so much better in the older holders than they do the new ones. They put them in that plastic now with a 1-inch gap all the way around them. And they, right now they're tight like this. This is a beautiful frame job here,
Yeah,
and
looks great.
the pictures from SGC are stellar.
Looks like I just bought a baseball card.
Look at that!
Let's
You did?
go.
Nice. Home run Baker.
He's a winner.
Yeah.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Congratulations.
Good job.
Way to go, John.
Thank you.
That's a nice
That's
one.
exciting.
It really is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Lot by lot closing.
Anyone else have anything closed yet?
Nope. I'm in bidding wars all over the place. Oh my goodness. I'm down to winning one stupid card.
I don't hear your
guys.
phone pinging outbid. Do you get
I don't-
automatic things to your phone?
No.
Yeah, I set mine to get the automatic pings if I know.
Yeah, I
Did
do
you?
too.
Boy, this calls for desperate measures. Look at these guys are just, oh, I am a high bidder. How could that be? Huh.
Anybody close on their card closing or?
Let me see. Let me see how much time I got on mine.
Oh, looks like Dan won the Evers and that Braves team thing.
I'm 5 minutes away. We'll see. See if someone's playing with me. But if someone bids at the last second, I'll know for sure I'm only bidding against one other person.
So that was Dan just won this item right there.
Ooh, that's
There
we
you
talked
go.
about
Does that have
earlier.
Ruth on it?
That's nice.
Nope.
No, this is 1914.
Yeah, he got there. Yeah, he got there at 16, didn't he?
That looks like I did win a little card here. After all,
Well, what'd you get, Mike?
I got number 76.
The 75 you out in the PSA 4?
Yep. Yeah.
Does it have autograph on it?
No.
In a big old fat Sharpie?
Oh no, actually it's lot number 1091.
Did you see
1091.
that Satchel Paige? Did you see the Satchel Paige exhibit with the autograph up the leg?
I'm bidding on it.
That I want that card. I'm not bidding on it, but that's a nice looking card. That is great.
I've been looking for one too, but
I've seen a lot of Satchel Paige autographs. I'm not an autograph expert, but that's a beautiful autograph.
Yeah,
it
it's
is.
a 10.
So did you just buy that one, Petty?
I think so.
That's a
it's
pretty
hard
color.
to tell, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's hard to tell.
Well, they don't update very well. So hard to tell. I think I did.
That looks like a nice one. That's a nice one.
Well, it's a new cert number, so that means it's like 2 grades higher, right?
Oh, I don't know. It's some kind of a special fake pink version. Meaning the ink didn't dry.
I've been looking for a DiMaggio for a long time, and I just wanted the right one.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that one's not too bad. It's the registration's great.
It's
I like the pink. I like the pink, and it's yeah, it fits in. It's perfect for my my budget this month.
Got another request here. TJ wants lot 741.
Oh, somebody won a Jackie. Won the Jackie. Father and son. Everybody's winning. 9 minutes. Let's count down. Oh, I love it. Who won this? Oh, somebody's.
Tony, TJ is online, I guess.
That's a nice card. I wanted that one. That's
wait,
a beautiful
is it?
card.
It's not over.
No.
Apparently.
According to this, it's still countdown.
Oh, TJ's fighting for it.
Oh, okay.
I like it.
All right, and what's I'm
lucky to have one.
Vintage. Which lot?
Which Jackie did you win? Yeah, that Satchel at 4,200. Boy. You don't see that every day, though.
2502.
What is that now?
It's at 4,200.
What is?
Oh,
the page I was saying.
signed index card.
Oh, okay.
Got there.
Good. Beautiful. And it looks like Aaron got one, 749.
Oh, the Hornsby then.
Oh, that's beautiful. Let's see what he got. I like that one. If it's the one I think. That one, yeah. That's a photo.
Oh no, that's
it's a car.
749. That's different. Boy, this is value vintage. Oh, different.
Oh, it's not Aaron. It's not Aaron. Isn't that Aaron? Value vintage?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's gorgeous.
Look at that.
That's awesome. Big Trinidado Brothers Premium. I love those Trinidadados.
So TJ, ask TJ online what plank he won. Tell me it was the I think there's a Type 2 Bryce Williams. Hopefully it was that, or maybe that was Lajua. I'm not sure. TJ online, let us know what card you won. Tony.
Oh, he's got lot 688 is the first one.
I think I'm a winner.
Winner, chicken dinner.
I think.
Oh, yeah, Lodgeway there. M101-4.
Oh, awesome. Nice.
So that one finished at 900 for bids. So what, 1080 plus tax and shipping? And then you had 627.
Nice. That M116.
Oh yeah, beauty.
Eddie Plank.
I love that issue, and I'd love to get a Cobb that has the blue background.
There was a beautiful one in this auction here.
I know
it. I know it. Why didn't you go for it? It's not too late.
I guess we'll pull up what I won. Pretty rare card. And
all right.
Andrew Nuff said card will be excited, and Rick
Congrats,
Andy Dodgeball cards will be excited because he has one. Lot 728.
Yeah, way to go, Tony. That's awesome, buddy.
Tony won it. Good. Yeah. That's good. I'm glad you won that. I mean, I was actually, if you'd have told me, you'd have got it for 500 less.
Very rare card. Probably
3,800 final.
24.
That's great. I knew it was rare. I knew that had to be a good card. That's why I was bidding on it. I bid it all the way, and then I just forgot.
Yeah, Rick has one.
It's beautiful. Great job there. Glad you got that.
Yeah, I'm happy.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
That's awesome.
What year is that?
Great price, too.
It says 1922, but I think the story is people think it was probably 1924. You know how you track down players in the set and they say, wait a minute, this guy's in a Cleveland Indians and he only played in Cleveland in 1924 and after. So there's a few players that have uniforms that they could only have been in 1924 or after. So while it says 1922, I think the theory is it's more likely it's from 1924.
And if it doesn't have that speck of paper loss on it, it's a 5 or better. You know, that little paper loss up to the left.
I was hoping that's a booger on the case, but we'll see.
Maybe. or I know, or maybe it's actually a printing defect.
No, it's probably, I'm sure it's paper loss. But it's a really rare issue, and
the back is
Rick
perfect.
has one, and I don't know. I'm a Cobby guy, so I'm pretty happy.
Me too. Me too. I looks like that Tharp. So they really don't show They're not showing me the final prices here. They're just saying sold. This lot was sold. Oh, I guess you can go to the bid history. That's it. 3,800 plus the VIG. I mean, to think though, Dave, that if I wasn't bidding on that, you might have gotten it for 3,200 or something, or 20. You know, because I literally, I think, was bidding it all the way up.
Did you put up the last bid?
Yeah.
Mm.
And then I just moved on because I was
Okay.
I was frying other fish. Thank God. I was frying too many fish.
I'm going to remember that, I think.
I'll buy you a steak dinner.
Well, you both of you refuse to communicate with each other, beforehand. So
you know
what
what?
happens.
I jumped on late, to be honest with you. I mean, 'cause that really sucks. I still think it's a great deal.
Oh, Dan won the Johnson.
Oh, good. Everybody's winning. Win,
was,
win.
716.
Everybody's winning. Well,
okay, so that Mantle 7.5 Mantle sold. I don't know what it sold for, but
must have sold cheap for 250
there's
or less.
Dan's winning bid was 800, so
everything's
960 plus.
Everything's dropping off the board.
Yep, Dave was right. Everything's dropping like a fly. The prices are down. The this too, I'm very happy. That sold for 58,000.
Okay, that Tony.
The Mantle sold for 220 was the bid.
Tony,
so.
What a deal. That's a deal.
Yeah, it's a big deal.
Let's see what that Bond bread sold for.
That Jackie?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had that.
I can't. It's sold, but it doesn't show me the price.
Yeah, you got to go to bid history. Number?
Yeah, I'm surprised. It'll show in about 15 minutes or something. It just.
Did you win it?
I got it right here.
Did you win it?
No.
Okay.
It sold for 13,500.
Dang it! Oh man, that's a tough one.
It is. I had that one going about 15, so that's a pretty good deal.
Seems.
See, so there was some good deals.
Man, you know that page autograph I was talking about, lot 1045?
The one I'm bidding on right now?
Yeah.
It's still flying. Going up. That is flying. The numbers are like going like a freaking scroll.
Somebody put a high bid on it and went to bed. Yeah, and then the next lot too, the Jackie Robinson sign exhibit's gone up big time.
Best wishes.
Best wishes, Jackie.
Well, that 54 tops I just bought has best wishes on it like that. So I thought that'd be cool to pair with it, but man, it's already at 17,000. I don't think I really want to spend that much right now.
I don't know about that, pair boy. I think I need to pare down.
Yeah.
Well, anybody else? Those notebook covers are still open.
The Mantle price is shocking. It's down. There were 1049 Leaf Robinsons in the auction. We never talked about them once. We know Mike Moynihan was going for one. I wonder if he got lucky. He didn't show up here tonight.
There were 1049 Leaf Robinsons?
Yeah, that's what he said.
They're all different.
Looks like he's going to win that Willard chocolate. Because nobody would try to keep him up with 1 minute. Who would do that? That's a decent price. I think I have one. Mine's like a 1 also with the writing on the back. It's a nice card.
Oh, is Matt saying he won that borderless?
He finished orange borderless, I think, for the young buck who cut it, so I could afford it. He got it. Look at this. People winning everything. Win here, win there, win everywhere. Pretty soon, Beaver Feet's going to win this page in a minute.
Matt. Congratulations, Matt.
Yeah.
That's a cool card.
That really is. Very rare. perfect for the. It would have fit great in the register. Look at all the wins tonight. Everybody's a winner.
I don't think I'm going to be a winner. I'm about to hang.
I can't believe there's 6. That's good. That's good.
There we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Tony, congrats. TJ is on the line.
Nice job, Tony.
Yeah, awesome.
Did he win that one too? That's a nice card.
Yeah.
Boy, this Rodney Pete is getting in a little bit of a bidding war here. This Ty Cobb Rodney Pete. You don't see these every day.
I think Rick has one of those too.
I've got a nice one. I have one in an 8. I have a vested interest in this one. I hope it keeps going all night. Go, go, go. That set never gets much love. Those cards are hard to come by.
You're talking about this
Yeah,
PSA
that one.
3?
I mean, it's still going.
Well, just
yeah,
because it's just outside of his playing days, so it goes a hell of a lot cheaper.
It's just it's a nice little card, I guess. It's like a Sports Kings type of thing, they said. You know, there's only like 7 baseball players or something in it, but they're all stars. I think that's about it.
No one else in the chat's got anything to report?
That's all, folks.
That is it.
All right. So,
well, it's been fun.
Not with anything,
Tony, did you come away with something?
Let me see. I was winning the satchel, but I think I just got outbid, and I'm about to ready to let them have it.
I mean, there's a lot of nice ones out there.
Man, it's so confusing. It used to be real clear if you're a winner or not. It would say it'd have green on it.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's not closing the same way it did last time.
Yeah.
Well, if you go to your bids page specifically and refresh that one, that one should work better for you for showing that.
Yeah.
My bids.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. So sold. How do you know if you win? Sold. Oh, because it'll say sold high bidder. Sold high bidder. Sold high bidder. All right. This Sporting Life is still going, but I'm not in on it.
TGA Online is saying it shows green on his, but
yeah, it's not doing it on mine. It's weird.
Yeah, I think that they would be getting their shit would be better. Maybe they have a lot of people on the line this time.
I'm wondering if a lot of guys that were middle-aged dudes in the 80s that were buying all these things are dying off, is why all these things are suddenly up for sale.
I don't know. How did your set do, Dave? Your Bowman set?
It's stuck, close to 36. Pretty happy with it.
All right, good.
So
would you just make a deal? How do you like REA better than any of the other? Are they easy to deal with and get your money? How does that work versus Heritage? Or how did you pick them?
Well, that's funny you say that. I emailed them with it. I don't consign very much at all. Heritage takes forever for everything, and REA is very personal. So when I thought about it about a month and a half ago, and I emailed them, I said, hey, I'm going to have a pretty large consignment for me, and I just do not have a check for the mail. Can I arrange for you to just wire me the money? And they said, no problem. They took the information. And now I'm going to email them and I'm saying, hey, tonight I won a lot, but I also sold some stuff on consignment. Can we take my payment out of my consignment payout, or do you want to just keep things separate? We'll see what they say.
No, I know that I'm sure they do that. They take it right off. It'll be easy.
I don't know if they do it automatically or what.
I really don't know, but
I
I
mean, it
know a
should be
lot of
both
people.
of them linked to your account, so I don't see
A lot
why
of
it
people,
wouldn't be easy.
do them. The thing that I really like about the new RE website better than any others is the payment setup. You know, I had that nice big deal with that Wagner last time. That was a lot of money, and I was able to wire the money directly through their website on an ACH withdrawal.
Yeah.
So it couldn't have gone any better. You know, you just boom, boom, right from the bank, right to their bank, and then they're shipping it the next day.
Well, guys, I'm about to call tonight. I got to be
Yeah,
at
I
work
think
in the
so.
morning.
It's a good time to call it. Boy, it was sure fun with everybody. So Dave, it's great seeing you again. And
Hey, yeah, guys,
for
let's do it again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thanks for doing this with us. That was
It was
fun.
fun.
And thanks everybody who came and participated in the
Yeah,
chat.
for watching it. Yeah, watching a bunch of old guys blow smoke. But
Yeah, boy, that was a lot. That 60 people stayed around all night. We appreciate you guys, man.
Yeah, most of the time we're just dreamcasting with these big, huge cards on the screen.
Well, that's really what it was. But we
it was fun.
did a little. We all got our share tonight, so it worked out good.
Well, thanks for having me on, John.
Yeah,
John,
thanks for joining, and thanks to everybody. I'm sure we'll probably try to put another one of these together next month once we figure out what auction we're going to target. So,
all right, man. Peace out, Tony. I'll see you later in the week.
All right, see you, Dave. Nice hanging out with you.
Thank you.
All the best,
Thank you.
Dave. See you, John.